Alright fellas, the bike is almost done. It's coming along. I had ran into a little hiccup. I actually made two errors. I had two leaks earlier. The first leak was coming from the clutch cover. I had pinched the gasket in there, so I had to go back in there and reset it. I had to drain the oil, redo it, and then fill the oil back up. But I had a leak coming from the thermostat reservoir, and I bought new O-rings. It was still leaking, so I pulled it off, inspected it closer, and it turned out that it was warped. So I put a lot of heat on it, and I pressed it on a flat surface, and it stopped leaking. I just have these clamps on for insurance, just to hold it in place overnight, just to make sure that it stays in the new position after it cools off. But right now I'm putting the water wetter in the radiator. So just gonna sit the camera down real quick, and actually that might be bad lighting for you guys, right? That spot's not gonna work. Let's try a different spot. How's that? Yeah, much better. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually pour the whole bottle in. It's partially filled right now. Whoa. So the best way to bleed your cooling system is to rock it from side to side, but you want to do it with the bike running. So since the bike's not running yet, I'm just going to fill it up. I am going to rock it from side to side a little bit, let the bubbles come out. But I won't be starting it for another couple of days. I'm going to take it outside possibly tomorrow and look to do the first start. So I'm going to go ahead and finish topping this system off with distilled water, and then tomorrow I'll get some gas on it, and we'll do the first startup. We'll rock it from side to side. We'll wait for all the air bubbles, the air pockets to come out from the top, and that should do it. So give you guys this quick walk around, and everything's looking great with the airbox. I'm really excited about that. Can't wait to see how she runs with the race airbox setup. And gonna create a box out of fiberglass. This is the crankcase vent. I'm running it all the way back from the back of the engine to the tail. I'm gonna just put a little catch box in here. Probably gonna make one out of fiberglass. But that's it. She's good to go. She turns over nice, actually. You know, it won't start with no gas, but I did definitely just let the starter work for about 30-40 seconds just to get oil circulated through the engine. I also got rid of that brake drag. It just turned out that the calipers needed just to be cleaned a little bit, and also the rear as well. So the wheels aren't dragging. The wheel bearings are suspect though. I'll probably take those wheel bearings off and swap them with new ones at some point. Maybe go ceramic. These wheels, even though they're heavy and they're the original and the old wheels, I'll probably use these for when it rains at the track. So I'm gonna buy a set of rain tires, keep them on the stock rims, and then my magnesium rims, when I get them back from the powder coater, those will be my primary track day / race wheels. So really psyched with how she's looking now. Hope you guys are really enjoying these updates. And the next video will likely be the startup video. We'll let the engine idle, let the oil get circulated for real, and then we'll see if the carbs need the idle set. And then once we let it run, that's going to be it for a while for the updates on this build. The weather's still bad, the roads are still dirty, so probably won't get any real test rides in. But I'll do some updates on this bike when I get the body work back from the painter and when I get the rims back. And then we'll do some test rides and possibly some dyno tuning before the season starts. So that's it for now. And that's it with this update. I got the stock CDI, but I have the Ignitec hooked up right now with a custom ignition table that is replicating the kit ignition box that was sold for the race kits back in the 90s. And I got those specs from the race kit manual. That's it. That's all that I got, guys, for this update, for this episode. So until next time, next video will be the startup. I'll see you then.